Ever feel like your independence and strength set you apart, but make love harder to find? You're confident, self-reliant, and ambitious, yet relationships sometimes seem to fizzle out, leaving you wondering why. If you're a Sigma female, this might sound all too familiar. Your uniqueness makes you stand out, but it can also bring unexpected challenges in love. In this video, we'll break down the 13 reasons why relationships for Sigma females often hit bumps in the road. From high standards to a constant drive for growth, we'll explore the qualities that can make finding lasting love tricky, but not impossible. So, grab your favorite drink, settle in, and let's uncover how you can embrace your strengths to build a connection as powerful as you are. If you're ready to dive deeper into the world of Sigma females, subscribe to the Sigma Sisterhood channel and join a community that celebrates who you are. 1. Strong self-reliance. Sigma females are known for their fierce independence and strong self-reliance. You've mastered the art of handling life's challenges on your own, making decisions with confidence and trusting your instincts. While this independence is a source of strength, it can sometimes be a double-edged sword in relationships. For many Sigma females, the idea of depending on someone else, even in love, feels counterintuitive. You've spent so much time being self-sufficient that you may struggle to find the balance between maintaining your autonomy and allowing someone into your life. This can cause tension, especially with partners who expect a more traditional dynamic, where both people rely on each other for emotional or even practical support. Your partner may also misinterpret your independence as a lack of interest. When you don't constantly seek validation or reassurance, it can make them feel unnecessary or sidelined. They might not understand that your self-reliance isn't a sign of indifference, but rather a reflection of your inner strength and resilience. For Sigma females, finding a partner who appreciates and values this independence is key. You need someone who isn't intimidated by your ability to stand on your own, but instead admires it. Relationships for you aren't about filling a void, but about enhancing each other's lives. It's about two strong individuals growing together, not one person leaning heavily on the other. When both partners respect each other's independence, the relationship becomes a true partnership, where each person can thrive both individually and together. This creates a dynamic where trust and mutual respect flourish, leading to a bond that feels both freeing and fulfilling. For a Sigma female, love must honor your sense of self while also allowing space for connection. 2. Expecting the best. As a Sigma female, you know your worth. You hold yourself to high standards and expect the same from the people you let into your life. In relationships, this translates to a clear understanding of what you want and what you won't settle for. You're not interested in superficial connections or fleeting romances. You seek depth, authenticity, and mutual respect. Because you know what you bring to the table, you naturally expect your partner to meet you at the same level. This means you're not swayed by good looks alone or sweet words without substance. Instead, you're looking for a partner who aligns with your core values, someone who is honest, driven, and emotionally intelligent. These elevated expectations are not about being picky. They're about ensuring that you enter relationships that are built to last, with a partner who respects and values you. However, this can sometimes make the dating pool feel smaller. Many people may not meet these high standards, and rather than compromising on what matters most to you, you might choose to walk away from relationships that don't feel right. This isn't about being unrealistic or overly demanding. It's about protecting your time and energy for someone who truly deserves it. While this approach can make the search for a partner more challenging, it also ensures that when you do find someone, the connection is genuine and meaningful. You're not afraid to wait for the right person, knowing that settling for less would ultimately lead to dissatisfaction. For a Sigma female, love isn't about convenience or societal expectations. It's about finding a partner who complements your strength, shares your values, and brings out the best in you. By holding firm to your standards, you're ensuring that your relationships are rooted in mutual respect and admiration. It may take longer to find that person, but when you do, the bond will be built on a foundation of shared goals, honesty, and a deep understanding of one another. 3. Rich and complex emotions. Sigma females are often characterized by their rich inner worlds. You experience emotions deeply, and you crave meaningful, soulful connections in your relationships. You're not interested in surface-level small talk or casual flings that lack depth. For you, love is about connecting on multiple levels: emotional, intellectual, and even spiritual. This intensity, however, can be overwhelming for partners who are not used to such depth. Many people might be accustomed to relationships that are more lighthearted or less introspective. When you bring your full emotional and intellectual self to the table, it can feel like too much for someone who isn't ready for that kind of connection. At the same time, you might find yourself frustrated in relationships where your emotional needs are not being met. You're not content with just being together physically. You need someone who can engage with you on a deeper level, who understands your emotional complexity, and who can match your intensity. When this doesn't happen, it can leave you feeling unsatisfied and unfulfilled. But this emotional richness is also what makes relationships with Sigma females so rewarding. When you find a partner who can dive deep with you, who is willing to explore the complexities of your feelings and thoughts, you create a bond that goes beyond the ordinary. Together, you can build a relationship that feels like a true partnership, where both people are fully seen, heard, and understood. The challenge lies in finding someone who is not only capable of handling your emotional depth, but also embraces it. The right partner will appreciate your complexity and view it as a strength, not a burden. With them, you'll be able to share a connection that feels profound and lasting, where both your hearts and minds are fully engaged. 4. Focusing on self-improvement. Personal growth is a central pillar for Sigma females. You're constantly seeking to better yourself, whether through learning new skills, expanding your knowledge, or setting ambitious goals for your future. This relentless pursuit of growth isn't just a hobby, it's a way of life. You believe that life is a continuous journey of improvement, and you strive to evolve with each new experience. While this mindset is incredibly empowering, it can complicate relationships when your partner doesn't share the same passion for growth. For a Sigma female, stagnation feels suffocating. If a relationship starts to feel too comfortable, without any sense of forward momentum, you may begin to lose interest. It's not that you don't appreciate stability, it's that you need a relationship that grows and evolves just as you do. This can be challenging when your partner is content with the status quo. If they're not actively working on their own self-improvement, you may find it difficult to maintain the connection. You want someone who is not only supportive of your growth, but is also on their own journey of personal development. A relationship where both partners inspire and challenge each other to grow is what you crave. The key for Sigma females is finding a partner who views growth as a shared experience. You need someone who doesn't see self-improvement as a competition, but as a mutual journey where both individuals are constantly evolving. Together, you can build a relationship that thrives on learning, exploring, and pushing each other to be the best versions of yourselves. This dynamic creates a powerful bond, where both partners feel like they are growing both individually and as a couple. For a Sigma female, love is not just about being with someone. It's about growing alongside someone who shares your thirst for self-improvement and personal achievement. 5. Clear and powerful purpose. Sigma females are driven by a clear sense of purpose. You have a strong vision for your life guided by your personal goals and ambitions. Whether it's career success, creative pursuits, or making an impact in the world, your aspirations are deeply tied to your sense of self. This powerful sense of direction fuels everything you do, including your relationships. However, this clarity of purpose can sometimes create friction in romantic relationships, especially if your partner doesn't fully understand or share your level of drive. When your goals take center stage, a partner might feel left behind or even sidelined, interpreting your focus on your dreams as a lack of commitment to the relationship. This can lead to misunderstandings and feelings of neglect, even if you're just working hard to pursue your passions. For you, though, pursuing your goals isn't about putting love on the back burner. It's about fulfilling a core part of who you are. Your ambitions are integral to your happiness, and any partner who truly understands you will see that. This is why it's essential for Sigma females to be with someone who respects their goals and recognizes that achieving them is not only important to you, but also beneficial for the relationship. A supportive partner will cheer you on as you chase your dreams, understanding that your success contributes to your overall well-being and satisfaction in life. They won't view your ambitions as competition, but will be there to encourage and celebrate your achievements. In return, you'll be just as supportive of their goals, creating a dynamic where both partners feel empowered to pursue their individual passions while still nurturing the relationship. A relationship where both partners support each other's purpose fosters a deep sense of mutual respect. For a Sigma female, this kind of partnership is essential. You don't want someone who holds you back or makes you choose between love and your dreams. You need someone who understands that your purpose is a vital part of your identity and is willing to stand by your side as you work toward it. 6. Disregard for following the norms. Sigma females don't fit into conventional molds, and that's something you wear as a badge of honor. You're not interested in following societal norms or adhering to traditional expectations about how relationships should look. Whether it's challenging gender roles, rejecting typical relationship timelines, or living a lifestyle that others find unconventional, you're unapologetically yourself. This rebellious spirit is part of what makes you so captivating, but it can also create challenges when it comes to finding a partner who understands and appreciates your unique approach to life. Some people may struggle to accept that you don't follow the usual path, whether that's rushing into commitment, prioritizing marriage, or fitting into a predefined role in a relationship. For a Sigma female, the idea of conforming to societal expectations often feels suffocating. You value your freedom to live life on your own terms and seek a partner who shares this sense of individuality. When a partner tries to impose traditional expectations on you, whether consciously or unconsciously, it can lead to frustration and tension. You're not interested in being anyone's version of the perfect partner. You're interested in being yourself, fully and authentically. A relationship with a Sigma female thrives when both partners embrace and celebrate each other's uniqueness. You need a partner who values your nonconformity and isn't threatened by the fact that you don't always follow the script. In fact, they should find it exciting and refreshing. When two people can break free from societal norms together, they create a relationship that is truly their own, one that is built on mutual understanding, respect, and the freedom to be authentic. By rejecting the pressure to conform, Sigma females open up the possibility of a partnership that is more flexible, dynamic, and deeply personal. You can build a relationship that doesn't need to fit into a predefined box, but instead evolves according to the needs and desires of both partners. It's about creating a love that works for you, not one that follows someone else's idea of what a relationship should be. 7. Desire for alone time. For Sigma females, alone time is not just a luxury, it's a necessity. You value your solitude and see it as essential for maintaining your mental health, creativity, and overall well-being. In a world that often equates love with constant togetherness, your need for space can sometimes be misunderstood by partners who don't share the same perspective. Alone time isn't about withdrawing from the relationship. It's about recharging. You thrive when you have moments of solitude to reflect, pursue your hobbies, or simply enjoy your own company. This need for personal space doesn't mean you're pushing your partner away. It means you're taking care of yourself so that you can bring your best self into the relationship. However, this need for alone time can be difficult for partners who crave more consistent interaction or who see time apart as a sign of emotional distance. They might misinterpret your need for space as a lack of interest, causing them to feel insecure or disconnected. This can lead to tension if the partner doesn't fully understand that your desire for solitude is not a reflection of the relationship, but rather an essential part of your personal balance. To thrive in a relationship, Sigma females need partners who respect and support this need for alone time. A healthy relationship for you is one where both partners feel comfortable giving each other space to grow as individuals. When your partner understands that your time alone is a form of self-care, they'll be more confident in the relationship. Knowing that your independence doesn't threaten your bond, it strengthens it. In fact, partners who appreciate your need for solitude will likely notice that you return to the relationship feeling more centered, creative, and emotionally available. This balance between time spent together and time apart can actually deepen the connection, allowing both partners to maintain a sense of individuality while still nurturing the relationship. A Sigma female's need for alone time is a reminder that love doesn't require constant proximity. It thrives when both people feel free to be themselves, both together and apart. 8. Strong ability to understand emotions. Sigma females often possess a keen emotional intelligence, giving you a unique ability to navigate the complex emotional landscapes of relationships. You're highly in tune with your own emotions and have a remarkable capacity to understand the feelings of those around you. This emotional awareness allows you to quickly sense when something isn't right in a relationship, whether it's a subtle shift in energy or an underlying issue that hasn't been addressed. Because you're so attuned to emotional dynamics, you have little tolerance for relationships that are emotionally unhealthy. You can spot red flags early on and aren't afraid to step away from situations that don't serve your well-being. Some may see this as giving up too quickly, but for a Sigma female, it's about protecting your emotional health and setting boundaries that keep you safe and grounded. This deep emotional intelligence also means you value honesty and transparency in your relationships. You're not interested in playing emotional games or dealing with partners who are inconsistent or unclear about their feelings. You crave emotional authenticity and expect your partner to be open, honest, and emotionally present. When there's a lack of emotional clarity or maturity in the relationship, it's a deal breaker for you. Your ability to understand emotions isn't just a defense mechanism, it's also a powerful tool for creating deep, meaningful connections. When you find a partner who matches your emotional intelligence, the relationship can become a place of profound understanding and growth. You and your partner can communicate on a level that goes beyond words, creating a bond that feels emotionally safe and fulfilling. For Sigma females, emotional intelligence isn't just a nice-to-have trait in a partner, it's essential. A relationship where both partners are emotionally aware and attuned to each other's needs is one that can weather challenges and grow stronger over time. By embracing this strength, you ensure that your relationships are built on a foundation of emotional honesty, depth, and mutual respect. 9. Being genuine and honest. For Sigma females, authenticity is at the core of who you are. You hold yourself to high standards of honesty and expect the same from your partner. Pretenses, facades, and dishonesty have no place in your life, and relationships that lack sincerity are destined to falter. This commitment to being genuine is what sets you apart, but it can also make relationships challenging when you're with someone who isn't as authentic as you are. Your straightforward nature often means you're not one for small talk or superficial connections. You're someone who values deep, meaningful conversations and an unshakable sense of trust. If there's dishonesty or a lack of openness in a relationship, you'll quickly detect it. This intuitive ability to see through falsehoods protects you from getting involved in toxic dynamics, but also means you're more likely to walk away from relationships that don't meet your standards of authenticity. In a world where people often hide behind masks to please others, your refusal to conform makes you a breath of fresh air. You're not interested in pretending to be someone you're not, and you seek partners who feel the same way. For you, a successful relationship is built on mutual respect and honesty, where both individuals can be their true selves without fear of judgment. However, your insistence on being real can sometimes intimidate potential partners, especially if they're not used to this level of transparency. Some might mistake your honesty for bluntness, while others may feel uncomfortable with the depth of your self-awareness. But the right partner will appreciate your genuine nature, recognizing that it's not just a strength, it's the foundation for a healthy, long-lasting relationship. When you find someone who matches your commitment to authenticity, the relationship flourishes. You're able to build a connection based on trust, knowing that neither of you is hiding anything. In this kind of partnership, there's no room for mind games or emotional manipulation, just pure, honest communication. And that's exactly what you need to feel secure and fulfilled. Being genuine and honest in relationships not only ensures that you stay true to yourself, but also fosters a sense of emotional safety. It allows both partners to feel seen, understood, and appreciated for who they truly are. For Sigma females, authenticity isn't just a preference, it's a non-negotiable cornerstone of love. 10. Elevated standards for communication. Sigma females understand the power of communication in relationships. For you, deep, meaningful conversations aren't just a way to pass the time. They're a vital part of building intimacy and connection. You crave honest, open, and thoughtful dialogue with your partner, and you expect them to be equally invested in this form of emotional exchange. For you, weak communication is often a deal breaker. You don't shy away from tough conversations or expressing your feelings, and you expect your partner to do the same. You value clarity and honesty in discussions, believing that good communication is key to resolving conflicts and growing together. However, when a partner isn't comfortable with this level of openness or is unable to meet your standards for meaningful dialogue, it can create frustration and distance. Misunderstandings, lack of transparency, or passive communication styles are particularly challenging for you. While some may prefer to avoid confrontation or let issues slide, you believe that these unspoken problems can grow into bigger issues over time. That's why you're not afraid to bring things to the surface and talk them through, no matter how uncomfortable the conversation may be. This level of communication might be intimidating for some partners, especially if they're used to more surface-level interactions or have been conditioned to avoid difficult topics. But for a Sigma female, the willingness to have these deep conversations is essential for a relationship to thrive. It's through honest communication that you build trust, understanding, and emotional closeness with your partner. When both partners are committed to clear and open communication, the relationship becomes a space where each person feels heard and understood. This is especially important for Sigma females, as you place great importance on feeling emotionally connected to your partner. Without this level of communication, a relationship can feel hollow or disconnected, leaving you unfulfilled. Ultimately, for Sigma females, strong communication is not just about talking. It's about truly connecting on an emotional, intellectual, and even spiritual level. You're looking for a partner who is willing to engage in these deeper discussions, sharing their thoughts, feelings, and dreams with you. This is what makes a relationship feel vibrant and alive, allowing both partners to grow closer through the power of words. 11th. Adaptability in relationships. One of the defining traits of a Sigma female is your adaptability. You're not one to resist change or cling to the past. Instead, you embrace life's twists and turns with open arms. You understand that growth and transformation are natural parts of life, and you seek the same dynamic energy in your relationships. For you, a stagnant or rigid relationship feels constricting, like a butterfly trapped in a jar. Sigma females thrive in partnerships that evolve alongside them. You're constantly growing, learning, and changing, and you expect your relationship to keep pace with your personal development. When a relationship becomes too routine or predictable, you may feel trapped or unfulfilled. This is why you look for a partner who is equally adaptable, someone who is open to growth and willing to explore new experiences and ideas with you. In relationships, you're not afraid of change. You welcome it. Whether it's moving to a new city, starting a new project, or exploring different ways of connecting, you're excited by the possibilities that come with growth. You need a partner who shares this excitement and isn't afraid to take risks or step outside of their comfort zone. Together, you can navigate the changing tides of life, always evolving and growing as a team. However, not everyone is as comfortable with change as you are. Some partners may prefer stability and predictability, which can clash with your need for constant evolution. When a relationship becomes too rigid, it can feel like it's stifling your personal growth. This is why it's so important for you to be with someone who not only supports your need for adaptability, but also embraces it themselves. A relationship with a Sigma female is an adventure. You're not looking for a static, one-size-fits-all relationship. You want something dynamic, where both partners can grow and evolve together. This adaptability allows your love to deepen and transform over time, making it stronger and more resilient. Ultimately, your adaptability is a gift in relationships. It allows you to navigate challenges with grace and to see opportunities for growth where others might see obstacles. A partner who understands this will appreciate the excitement and energy you bring to the relationship, knowing that your willingness to change and grow makes love a continuous, evolving journey. 12th, visionary outlook. Sigma females often possess a visionary outlook on life. You see the world not just as it is, but as it could be, filled with possibilities and potential. This forward-thinking perspective influences everything you do, including your relationships. You're driven by big dreams and ambitious goals, always striving to create a life that aligns with your values and vision. While this makes you a passionate and inspiring partner, it can also present challenges when your visionary nature clashes with the realities of a relationship. For you, a relationship isn't just about companionship, it's about building something meaningful together. You want a partner who shares your dreams or, at the very least, supports your vision for the future. A lack of alignment in this area can create friction, as you may feel disconnected from a partner who doesn't understand or appreciate your forward-thinking mindset. At times, your visionary nature may overshadow the present, as you focus so intently on future goals that you forget to enjoy the moment. This can lead to feelings of frustration for both you and your partner if the relationship becomes too future-oriented without appreciating the journey along the way. To thrive, Sigma females need a partner who can balance this visionary outlook with a grounded sense of reality. Someone who can keep you anchored in the present while still supporting your dreams for the future. This balance allows the relationship to flourish, with both partners contributing to a shared vision while also enjoying the present moments of connection. A visionary relationship for a Sigma female is one where both partners inspire each other to dream big and work towards those dreams together. You're not looking for someone to hold you back. You want a co-creator, someone who will build alongside you, celebrating every step of the journey. When you find this, the relationship becomes a powerful partnership, one that is driven by shared ambitions and a mutual desire to make a lasting impact on the world. 13th, creative spirit. Sigma females are often endowed with a richly creative spirit, constantly seeking new ideas, artistic expressions, and innovative projects. Creativity is not just a hobby for you, it's an integral part of who you are. Whether it's through art, writing, problem-solving, or exploring new ways of thinking, your creativity fuels your sense of purpose and brings joy to your life. In relationships, this creative drive plays a key role in how you connect with your partner. You seek relationships that inspire and nurture your creativity. A partner who values and participates in your creative endeavors can deepen your emotional bond and help you feel more connected. Whether it's collaborating on projects, exploring new ideas together, or simply encouraging each other's artistic pursuits, a creative relationship allows both partners to thrive. However, when a partner doesn't share or appreciate your creative spirit, it can lead to feelings of isolation or frustration. Creativity is such an important part of your identity that a relationship where it's stifled or ignored will feel incomplete. You need someone who understands that your creative pursuits are not just a pastime. They are a way of expressing yourself and making sense of the world. The right partner will celebrate your creative spirit and may even join you in your creative adventures. Together, you can create a relationship that feels vibrant and alive, full of new ideas and shared experiences. Creativity brings a sense of playfulness and curiosity into the relationship, helping you both see the world through fresh eyes. In the end, a Sigma female's creativity is a source of strength and joy in relationships. It allows you to connect with your partner on a deeper level, creating a dynamic where both people feel inspired and energized by each other's creative passions. For you, love isn't just about emotional connection. It's about co-creating a beautiful, imaginative, and meaningful life together. Being a Sigma female comes with a unique set of strengths and values that shape your relationships in powerful and profound ways. You're someone who seeks depth, authenticity, and a genuine connection, which means you don't settle for anything less than a meaningful, evolving partnership. Your independence, intelligence, and self-assuredness might seem intimidating to some, but they also make you an incredibly strong and inspiring partner. You crave a relationship where mutual respect, growth, and deep emotional bonds are at the core, allowing both you and your partner to flourish together. Your high standards for honesty, communication, and authenticity mean that you're not just seeking a relationship to fill a void. Instead, you're looking for a partner who understands and appreciates who you are, someone who isn't afraid to match your depth and meet your high expectations. With your adaptability and visionary outlook, you bring a sense of excitement and dynamic energy to relationships, constantly growing, learning, and evolving alongside your partner. At the heart of everything is your ability to see the potential in people and relationships, striving for a love that's not only fulfilling, but transformational. The right partner will not only admire your independence and strength, but will also support and encourage your creative spirit, contributing to a relationship that's vibrant, alive, and deeply meaningful. Ultimately, as a Sigma female, you don't just desire love, you seek a partnership built on trust, growth, and mutual empowerment. Your journey in love is about finding someone who complements your independent nature, respects your boundaries, and celebrates the powerful, creative individual that you are. When you find this, your relationship becomes more than just a connection. It transforms into a profound partnership where both you and your partner thrive, grow, and experience the fullness of life together.